Hello, chat. How we doing today? Are we having ourselves a good Thursday? Whoa! Little thingy on me. Hi! It's Thursday. I hope we're all having ourselves a good day, as good of a day as we can. It is a blueprints day today, chat. We're up bluing our prints. The prints? Boy oh boy, it's bluer than you ever expected a prince could possibly be. Nobody thought. Nobody could expect this prince to be so blue, and yet, it's the bluest a prince has ever blued. So anyway, hi! I hope we're all having ourselves a good day. Pretty much. I see Mercury Leb got first and Lee got second. That's real blue, I know. Do I need to acknowledge the art that happened in Button's Discord? Do I need... Hey there, Mercury Lev, I'm gonna be thinking about you differently. That was wonderful to see. Go for it if you want. I'm just like, should I be calling you by your new proper title? Is that how you should be addressed as Mommy Mercury now, or what? Yeah. It was truly a delightful... I think that was like the first thing I saw. No, it wasn't the first thing in the morning, was it? It might have been when I checked it. I truly... Or no. I think I just had my phone off, and then that was the first thing I saw when I turned my phone on. That was it. Find me and throw me in the ocean? Now, now consider this. I can't swim. Do you want my death on your hands? I'm gonna make you feel bad about it. I mean, I can do, like, the really basic stuff for, like, 2 minutes maximum. I am not a very... I'm, like, half cat, remember? I know that the dog half is like, hell yeah. Cat half is like, oh no. I mean, throw me into one of those foam cube pits from a decent height? That's fair. That's fair. From a decent height is a beautiful sentence. I guess that's a phrase. That's part of a sentence. Whatever. Alright, let's see here. Oh my goodness, all my tabs. My tabs. What even is this one? That one's just blank. Just had a blank tab in the middle of a bunch of different other ones. Fucking sneaking on through here. I'm just like, do I have everything I need for a blueprint stream? I got my screenshots up, I got my notes out. I got my memory, hopefully. I haven't refamiliarized myself with it once again, like a fool. But I feel like it's a thing that I get into immediately, and my brain might take a second to be like, ah, yes, this thing. But I think I got it. You don't get a happy birthday note, so you get hit with a Mommy Mercury right out of the gate? Yeah! Because that superseded anything else in my brain. Truly, like the past of this week, I've been like, okay, his birthday's coming up. I need to remember to say that on the actual day, because I'm pretty sure it's the day that I stream. And then Buttons posted that, and I'm like, okay, that fully replaced it. Happy birthday. That overwrote the file that I had in my brain. It was wonderful. Boy, oh boy. Let's see here. Where are my things? Where's July? We can find out who you share a birthday with. That'll be wonderful. Would you believe this? I do have you on the list, so that's fun. But there we are. We have other ones. Oh, you have a great fictional character. I'll save the fictional character for last then. Let's start off over here. So, today, July 23rd, is the birthday, of course, of Mercury Love over here, but also, the album I Brought You My Bullets, Who Brought Me Your Love by My Chemical Romance. The YouTube video Dog of Wisdom, which is a video that I just really love. And also the song You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi. And, our one fictional character for today is Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. So hell yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty epic. Oh boy. And then I only have one for tomorrow. And it's a bad one. So that's sad. Tomorrow, July 24th, it's only got one, and it's BBC Sherlock. Which is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I'll go ahead also and read off the one for Saturday, July 25th. That's Nat from Animal Crossing, Yasuhiro Hagakure from Danganronpa, and of the movie Spy Kids 3D Game Over. I love the Spy Kids movies. I think Spy Kids 3 is probably my favorite. I mean, it's just the one that, like, I feel like I reference the most often, because every time I see Elijah Wood, I'm like, whoa! It's Elijah Wood from Spy Kids 3D. Whoa, it's the guy! That's his character's name, the guy. It's the guy from Spy Kids 3D! Holy shit! That's every single time. Every single time I see Elijah Wood, that's my brain there. And that's wonderful, I think. Okay. Do I have anything else? For you, Elijah Wood is from Sin City? I don't think I've ever actually seen Sin City. I've just heard people reference it. People just talk about it. But I've not actually... Let's see here. Let me see what he looks like in that movie. I'm assuming black and white. Oh my god, those glasses suck. Oh my god, this fucking nerd over here. This guy looks... Oh my god, shove this man in a locker. You look like... Does this guy work in IT? Oh my god. Oh my god. He looks so stupid. Affectionate. He looks so stupid. Oh my god. He's literally a nerd cannibal assassin. Yeah, he does look like if Will Graham was straight. He does look like straight Will Graham. Look over at this here. I have... This is so funny to me. This image is super funny to me. He looks like that bitch from Tribe 12. What the hell? See, I think of Elijah Wood. I can spell Elijah Wood fucking Spy Kids 3. Where is he? Yeah, the glorious backlit shot! His spiky little hair. This fucking guy. He's the guy. He's the guy. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Oh boy. That's the boost of energy I need to get into this. You may have noticed I was like a couple minutes late, my apologies. I was watching a YouTube video and I was like, I have like 2 or 3 minutes in this video left. I want to finish that before this. He looks like any one episode villain from 90s cartoons. You're not wrong. God, that's beautiful. The world is beautiful. Sans I know you just started a new loop, but go ahead and have fun with that loop all you want. I got a video game to play. Speaking of loops, as a side note, I'm on the penultimate episode of my re-listen to Adventure Zone Balance, and hell fucking yeah, it's great. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, Sans, you may now. When you're done with your little go through here, will be when I transition over here. There's my pencil. That'll be useful if I want to take notes, so I don't have to just pretend to with my mind. Okay, goodbye, Sans, and hello to blueprints, baby. We're getting into it here. We're getting video game. Look at my little mouse go. I'm going crazy. Where'd my mouse go? What monitor is it on? Where's... Okay, it is on this one. It's just... Heh! You missed me, fucking... idiot. Speaking of Loops and 90s cartoons, prepare to play for Disney Plus for lunch. Yes! Oh my god! I fucking... Yes! I'm partway through watching that right now. We're not fully caught up, me and Lee, but we finished episode 4 last night, and holy shit! We were losing our goddamn minds. X-Men 97 fucking rules, and everybody watch it immediately. It is one of the best shows ever. Don't spoil, you wait a whole season. Exactly. This is vague, and it's something that happens in season 1 as well. I'm just gonna say, I love Charles and Magneto's dynamic so much. The writers of that show fucking know how they talk to each other. Anytime that happens, I'm like, they fucking got it. That's my one sort of vague thing is, can you believe it? They talk to each other. Oh, so fucking, I love that show so much. Everybody watch it. Everybody love it. The first 5 seasons. Yeah, me and Lee were like, oh, we want to watch, well, Lee was like, I want to watch X-Men 97, but I haven't seen the animated series, so I want to sit down and watch that. And I was like, yeah, I'll join you for that, because I wasn't into the X-Men at the time, and through that, I got super into it. And X-Men 97 fucking rules. Truly, just like, if somebody's not into it, I'm just like, I feel like the better experience is watching all of the original show before watching it. However, you could probably watch it without seeing the original, but there's a lot of, like, they'll, like, do a callback. But I think maybe if you know, like, X-Men lore, you'll probably get it. There's, like, only a couple of deviations. Have a Mr. Sinister and Omega Red mini. Hell yeah. I have a Morph and a Gambit. I fucking love Morph. I'm so glad that they made Morph non-binary in the reboot. Well, it's not a reboot, it's like a continuation. In 97, I'm glad that they made Morph non-binary. They did that for me specifically. That's my little fucking weirdo. Looks at your stupid Akihiro. That's your little fucking weirdo. Shout out to Wolverine's cringe bisexual fail son. Got them by accident, tried to get all the Sinister Six first. Ah. What if... Okay, what if through a miscommunication, Spider-Man is like, I gotta fight the Sinister Six, but due to a miscommunication, he ends up fighting Mr. Sinister and his Nasty Boys, because there are 5 Nasty Boys. Now, they may not be as iconic as the Sinister Six. You would love that story so much, because I'm just like, I feel like that would be, because if you consider the reverse of that, of like the X-Men now have to deal with the Sinister Six, it's like they get a much harder fight than Spidey does. Not to, diminish the efforts of the Sinister Six, or sorry, of Mr. Sinister's Nasty Boys. I got a little backwards there. Not to diminish their efforts, but meanwhile Spidey's dealing with Slab, yeah. It's like, oh my god, over there, it's like, oh shit. I mean, the lineup of the Sinister Six changes all the time. It's like, oh shit, there's fucking Dr. Octopus over here. He's doing a bunch of stuff. And he looked, and Spider-Man is fighting Vertigo. Everybody knows Vertigo, right? She's the one girl on the Nasty Boys. Oh shit, here comes the Lizard. Or maybe it's Vulture. Or maybe it's Rhino. One of these guys over here. That's so crazy. And Spider-Man, he's fighting a Hairbag. Parker has a chance to get the same language with Sinister. Both are scientists. They both have points to talk about. Yeah, it's like Mr. Sinister would be carrying. The black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay. If we assume this is true... Did I grab the... I did. If we assume this is true... Then... Well, this is saying that the black box is false. Or wait. Okay, if a box with a false statement contains the gems, if this is true, it's not this one. And if this is true, it's not that one as well. It would be saying that this guy. But if they are in here, then the black box... Oh, the black box would be empty then. I'm ready to fight Rhino, Vulture, Kraven, but I wasn't ready to fight the scariest creature on Earth. The woman. Huh, you know, I never... You know, typically whenever there's like a superhero team or something like that, there tends to be like, you know, it's all the men, and then there's one woman on the team. That's our sort of shout out to we remembered that women exist, you know? I feel like the Sinister Six is typically just 6 men. I don't know if there's any... Granted, most of Spider-Man's villains are men. I'm trying to remember ones that are women. And it's like... What? Black Cat? Not really. Heard a really disgusting joke if I allow it. I mean... I'm down to try it out. If it's bad, I'll just delete the message. If it's like really, really bad, I suppose. But you won't get timed out or anything, I don't think. Whee! Storeroom. I truly forgot what room I was just in. Give me a shovel. Give me a sledgehammer. Do I care about a compass? I don't care about a compass. Or wait. Is compass the one that makes me point north? I think compass is the one that I use with the, Is it compass and metal detector to be other things? Women are more dangerous than vampires. Vampires don't drink as much. The Access Leaks once. Nice. I truly... That kind of stuff just makes me, like... I don't know why it's a trope. I mean, I do know why it's a trope. It's because of misogyny, but... The trope of, like... Because it's always... I feel like there's, like... It's always women characters. And if it's as like a man, if the character's a man, it's to emasculate him. Being like fainting at the sight of blood, being like super scared about blood. I'm like, human women sort of deal with that a lot. You know? Like, or I suppose just people with uteruses who have had to deal with that, you know? The blood aspect of it. I believe that, like, once you've been on hormones for long enough, you can, like, trans women do unfortunately experience a couple of symptoms. They don't get the blood one, though. That's... but that's what I'm talking about here. We got a nice little broken lever. Used in good and bad way, don't blame the instrument, blame the hands holding it. Yeah. All the hormonal and mood stuff, yeah. Which honestly just feels rude. Like, those are the worst parts of it. In my humble opinion. Do I want to go for the drawing room or the spare room? I'm gonna go for the spare room. Come on. Billiard room or kennel? I'm gonna go for the billiard room. Okay. Math time. Okay, a third of 15 is 5. 20 minus, and this is a third of 20 and a third of 10. So that's... I mean, if you put these together, that's 30, and then a third of that is 10. So 20 minus 10 is 10. So 3 minus 1, times 6. That's 2 times 6 is 12. Flip that, so it's 21 minus... a third of 6 is 2, so 19. My keys! Some more dudes being emotional than girls, yeah. I think media, like, just in general, media has been getting better about it, but it's still mostly, it is annoying. The, like, whole stereotypes. I mean, whoa, stereotypes are annoying? Hot take. Nobody's ever said anything like this before. First person to ever acknowledge it. Da-da-da-da-da. I just remembered I wanted to get the observatory. Ooh. Which way is this pointing? It's really hard to tell. It's pointing up, I think. Okay. This is blocking off this square, which is annoying, but I would love the treasure trove. Let's take all these. Not up to you to judge emotions. If you're overstimulated, can have a berserk meltdown to get rid of trigger. Yeah. I get that. Okay, so this is a box with a sun symbol on it. It is a black box. Oh no, the plane's gone down. Let's see what's in it. A blue note. All boxes marked by the sun contain memos that are true. I'm just gonna say true memos in my notes. Okay, and that's on a blue note. In a black box. I'm gonna mark that as true. Green notes. Okay, I think going through... I think what I'm supposed to be doing is finding the real treasure. Or something like that. And from the notes, if I have them marked down as true and stuff correctly, I just see, like, the two things here are the true treasure of the trove is not in the house, but it is in this room. So... maybe I need a metal detector in here? I know that... I forget how it was, but I remember there was, like... I forget what it was. There was, like, an item or something that, like, lets me... if I end my day in a room, then I can draft it in the outer room. I forget if I got that from... It would either be... the showroom, or maybe it's a blessing from the shrine? It's my only thought. If I pull this room out there, I'd also like to try and get the metal detector and bring it into this room, but I don't know how else that could work. We'll take security. Yeah, not really much for me to do here. I really feel like there should be something, right? Because we found 2 notes that have specific cameras marked. This camera has been marked, and this camera has been marked. This one in the attic, and this one in that, I think it was in the underground area next to the train station. Ooh, drafting studio. Okay. Oh, we only have 2 left. Dormitory and vestibule. Is that how you pronounce that word? I don't know. Vestibule? Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. I'm gonna go with the vestibule. I'll save the dorm for last. I really need some keys. Can I get keys from the casino? I'm gonna take the boiler room for now. Oh, there's some dirt down there. Alright, let's hit this button. Oh. Is it already going that way? Oh, no, this is unlocked. I thought it wasn't. Okay. Or maybe not unlocked is the right word, but, you know. Yeah, let's go for the Great Hall. We have the foyer, so all of these should be unlocked in case we need to, get to the antechamber today. It'll be in here. We'll get some gems. And then some money, and we can pull this lever. Go this way. Should I take the passageway now? It'll let me go across. I think I'm just gonna go for the bunk room here. We'll take these bananas. You can also say hi to the little hamster. Hi! You're beautiful! I'm petting you. I'm reaching my hand into your enclosure and petting you. The map. Alright, back into the boiler room. The other door. Oop. Locked. Okay, back into security. Rumpus room! Yeah, let's take the rumpus room. Haven't gotten this in a while. It's our great friend over here. Hey there, bud. You wanna say some weird bullshit to me? Come on.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened for one last time by the sound of a drop.
For one last time?
You
Does he always say that, or is this actually the last one?
with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to impart to you one final vision.
Okay, yeah, this your last time, I suppose. Train. I've been there. You can see why I like hamster. We have the same cheeks. Oh, hey, the roommate. Oh, but they actually have statues this time, rather than being like tiny little guys. Okay, it's a port next to either a bridge or an aqueduct.
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone. A
Ooh.
hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars.
It's really pretty.
I see a treasure buried
I've been down there already.
cliff rocks. A black mirror hidden
Dorinda.
among the memories of the falling sands. And within the black mirror, I see a figure.
Is that me?
A figure standing in sullen snow.
That me? Well, what the figure doing? Grabbing something or falling over? Steps? Nice.
All of what I have told you, my young baron,
Is that a casket?
I wish you to now know. Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
I mean, can you repeat any of the ones that you've given me before? Because I've for sure forgotten a lot of them. Can I, like, open that up and tinker with your stiffs? Alright. Well. Okay, we got Alzara. We for sure got Alzara there. Alright, is there anything else we can do? Okay. Is there anything we could do with the treasure trove? Are any of these things on the wall? Pasta water! I can pasta water. Dink! I can dink. Since I currently have a soda, I drink more of it to make up for the fact that it's not water. I don't know if that works. I don't know if that maths out. But it makes sense in my head. I'm just like, are any of these tiles secretly buttons that I press and then it opens up and it does something? Because I really feel like hydrate your pet even if pet is Chimera. If your pet is Kasane Teto. I feel like that lore has sort of been lost. Well, maybe not lost, it just isn't acknowledged as much. It's just what I think of when I think of chimeras, is that like, oh yes, like Kasane Teto. Turns out the oft-rumored treasure of Mount Holly was more than just a rumor. And it's more money every time I draft it. Okay, yeah, this one is just rare. I had a moment of like, reclaim the crown. Oh, do I have to Do I have to get the closed exhibit? Do I have to, like, get the crown in here in order to, do that? Or... Beep bop boop. Okay. I'm trying to remember whether it's an item or a blessing. Because I know I've been able to get stuff outside before. Getting notifications. There we go. Chimera is a mix of 3 of different animals, sometimes forceful. True. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Look. I'm a cat dog. Not necessarily a chimera. Not necessarily. Let me double check my notes here while I'm, I suppose, sort of in between runs. We still have the clock tower note. I don't know if that's... I'm pretty sure we haven't figured that out yet. The southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westerly winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark are the days coming forth, with fourth spelled like one, first, second, third, fourth. We have 2 aliases for Mary that we found in the vault, those being Samantha Hayes and Gray Daniels. We still need more stuff from the vault, so we need more vault keys. I'm literally the default chimera. I mean, isn't the... Let me double check chimera. Isn't... I feel like the default chimera, yeah, is like the lion, goat, snake. That's the default to my mind. Lion, goat, snake. Whoops, did not mean to click on that. I've already solved that. Solved that. There are more, creatures. That is for sure not the word. Passwords is the word I was looking for. I have chimeras on the brain now. There are more, passwords that I need to find for the terminal in Blackbridge Grotto. More keys, obviously, that I need. We have the one from the furthest rank. We have the one high among the clocks. We either have the one beneath the docks or in a station left by one of our own. It was under the docks, but it was like through the docks more so, but it was also left in a station. I thought it was the docks, then I read the station one again and I started doubting it. King on his throne. I'm assuming that's from the throne room. Or that's on the... I hit R for that. I assume it's... yeah, throne room here. Station left by one of your own. Made sure if you draft it quite late. I don't fucking know. Behind the last door of 8. We have more, things to get. The sigils. We need to figure out more of those sigils. Because we've opened 3 doors, and we've solved 3. As you can see down here. But we have... I don't know where we're supposed to be getting the information on the weather of these places. Because... truly... for Orinda and Fen Aries, we found Orinda's sigil beforehand, so we were able to know that it was fog, and since Orinda and Fen Aries are technically, like, the same place under a different name and different control, figured the weather wouldn't change. I think we just guessed for Arch Aries to get that. But that'll be good to know, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, wow. Whatever the thing is, I don't have it right now. So whenever I get the shrine / whenever I get the showroom would be a good time to do it. So I remember I had it, but it lasted for a couple of days. It lasted for a couple of days when I had it, so I leaned toward it being the shrine. It could technically be like a powerful showroom item, because I'm not certain. But since it lasted multiple days, I feel like it's probably the shrine. But I don't know, how much stuff I need to put in the shrine. I don't quite understand how the shrine works. I feel like I just put money in it and things happen, right? But it's like more money is a better thing, but I don't know if it's like specific amounts of money correlate to specific things. There was a thing about that, right? I think in one of... I might have saying I read about this in a book in the game, but I don't remember what fucking book that would be. Okay, let's go and check it out. Let's go and see what we can get here. If we can get the shrine, that would be helpful. No. I'm gonna take the trading post, though, I think. Should I go for the... I'm going to go for the trading post. Now, we can't really do much of anything with that right now because we don't have any items, but I think that would be good in the future. Just thinking about, like, because I kept thinking, like, oh, man, I wish I could craft more of the things that I want, you know? Okay. Den. This way. I'll go with the parlor. The hell? I don't know why my sprint key wasn't working there for a second. We'll just go with the storeroom. My money. Key, my gem. Into the parlor. Give me a key. Whee! Only one statement is false. Only one statement is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. So if there's only one true statement, then the other two are false. And this says that since they're in a true box with a false statement, they must be in here because they're true. Now if it's the other way around, and only one statement is false, then this is the one that's false, and this is also true. So no matter what, they're in here. I think. Yippee! The thing, your parrot is female even genetics says otherwise. Almost midnight and this featherball decided to eat instead of sleep. Look! Everybody gets hungry. Sometimes you just want a snack. Or a lot of food. I was just thinking I wanted the conservatory. No items in here, even though you're a green room that has more options here. Alright. I like the reading nook, I think that's fine. Closet. No, that's fine. I don't want the maid's chamber happening as much. I don't think that, like... I don't think there's anything in there that I need. And if I need to get in there later, then that will be a problem for future me. At the moment, I don't need anything in there. And it's better for me to not have to deal with it. Probably should have taken the other room. Whatever. Let's go for the chapel. Is this... I could have gone through the den for this. Let's go for the lab. Welcome to the lab. Hacker voice, I'm in. Experiment. For each bedroom you trapped after your second, next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. How about... For each bedroom, gain a key for every 2 hallways. Because we already have 2 hallways. Or maybe not. Wait. Because that would be, like, really encouraging me to have a bunch of bedrooms and a bunch of hallways. How about locked trunk? So it'd basically be like I can spend a key and I'll gain a key back. So I don't feel bad about using a key on a locked trunk. Alright, we have the weight room. Don't really like that. Yeah, because I've not gotten any items yet. I'll take it, fuck it, because I need the ability to knock that wall down. And if I get that, that'll be really good for me, you know? I'll go for the pantry. And get some food in here. That'll help me with my whole step situation that has been gotten not great. I'm gonna go with the quest bedroom. Nice steps. Gem in there. Back into the weight room. Through here. Damn, I'm getting a lot of red rooms. Okay, we'll go with the dark room. Should I go through the dark room or should I go through the chapel? It's the same amount of steps either way. I don't care too much about my money. Quest bedroom sounds a bit kinky. That makes me think about like people like LARPing as like Knights of the Round Table or something. Okay. Not great rooms overall. I'll go for the observatory. I believe in the observatory we're gonna have a thing of like, I think this is... Is this the day that we're supposed to get a new constellation, or is that a different day? Oh, that's new, yeah. The inkwell. You may spend stars to draft new floor plans. Huh. Alright, yeah, because this just tells you, yeah, only up to there. Okay. Haha! Alrighty. Yeah, give me a new one. Vault is very good. But I'm gonna go with the dining room for now. Because I've not gotten any vault keys. I would like more steps, just in case. This way... I'm gonna go with the hallway. Let's open this. So we got our keys back. Oh yeah, and now we have 4 hallways, so we actually get a profit of keys. Don't really want that. I wish this was facing the other way. Okay, we're gonna go with the reading nook. I know it kept popping up even though I kept saying I wanted the library earlier. I wanted to see if maybe I could draft the library beforehand. Because if I do, then I can get 2 libraries in one day. Meaning that I can access a book immediately. Shop is tempting, though. Yeah, I wish this was rotated a different way. I don't have any items. I'm gonna go with the library. Oh? Oh, it's one of these! Alright, so that room there, but I need a shovel to open that. Unless I need to get... probably not. I was like, if I need to get, like, if I get one of those and then I draft the treasure trove on the specific tile, that sounds maybe a bit too specific. It's I think it was maybe one of the drafting books. I don't know which drafting book it would be, though. Should I go 3-4-5 or 5-4-3? I mean, it'd be good to check them all again anyway. I'll go for number 3. Yeah. Where were 1 and 2? I remember reading those at some point. Whatever. Open this up. Got the closed exhibit here. Ooh. If I could either get... I'm taking a bit of a risk taking this, because I need a security keycard to go through that way. If I could go through the foyer and manage to snake my way around into the foundation... I need a sledgehammer thing in order to do that, though. Okay. I'm really gonna be reliant on the fact that I have... this whole, drawing capability of, using the stars. Using the stars to draft new rooms. That is, I think, hopefully going to really come in handy here. Okay, and that's... yeah. Obviously, because that was a storeroom over there, and I can't go through the storeroom. Alright, through here. Obviously not the classroom. Okay, we're gonna go with the courtyard. Sledgehammer. Okay, I need the battery. Explode stars to get new rooms, apparently. I'd love something good here. I'll take the utility closet breaker box here. We open this up, turn the keycard system off. If we can get security, then we don't need the keycard. I'll go for the billiard room. I don't have too many keys. Okay, so 1 times 6 is 6 times 2 is 12. Where's 12? There it is. 4 minus 4 is 0 times 13 is 0 plus 1 is 1. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. Squared is 9. Divided by 9 is 1. Got myself some keys. There's not a... sometimes there's like a single coin back there. Okay, redraw the floor plans. Redraw. I really need something that'll let me go up. Okay, boudoir? Yeah, boudoir. Get out of the utility closet. Okay. I need something that'll tilt me to the right here. Music room. Then I can get some keys in here. Oh hey, key card! Okay. Well, fuck, I already turned the thing off in the security. Okay. No, I need this to go the other way. I need this to go up. Okay, pool. You managed a pun in English. I'm very proud of you. I need to go back in to get the... Okay. I need to turn that back on. I really should have got out of the utility closet. Running out of steps here. Here. Let me in. Give me the workshop. Battery pack. Do I need the lever in order to make this? Okay, I need the broken lever. Okay. We'll go for security. Oh, there's not like any food in here, right? No? Dang. Okay. Open this up. We'll go for the bedroom. Almost out of steps, I know! Sleep mask is very good. Okay, step out of here and step back into it. 2 from this room, and 5 from the sleep mask. Nice. I could, like, theoretically... it's too many steps to go back to any of the bedrooms I've already gotten. I'm gonna redraw the floor plans. Redraw them again. I'm gonna go for the kennel. Hey puppies! Hey beautiful puppies! Bet you want a head, very beautiful puppy. I'm gonna go for the spare room. I'm gonna go for... should I go... no, I don't have enough gems for the casino. Don't touch the dog. Just a little puppy doll. I need... okay. Conference room. Conference room. Okay. Okay. We have a way in there. Now, all we need is to find a lever, but I'm an adult cat dog. Have you ever, like, seen, like a little kid and then, like, ruffled their hair? Just like a little squimble wimble on the head? I shouldn't take the gem. You think the police will be called? Jeez. Okay, down here. I need items, okay. Okay, we have a shovel. I need... don't have any gems. And I need food. See, it's like the wine cellar is tempting, but then it's like I get blocked off from everything else. Oh Oh shit, ads are happening. My bad, I got so locked in. 612 20-pound meat machine with no expressions on your face. You look guilty by default. That's fair. But anyway, if you do need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be a great time to do so. Also, an hourly self-care check-in. Be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, feed your pets, charge your devices, do some stretches, unclench your jaw, feed your pets. Take care of yourself, okay? Do it. You gotta. God, I feel like I'm so close to doing this. It's like I need a bajillion more steps. I also need steps, and I need gems, and I need a broken lever. If I can find those, it'll all be so back, you know? I'm blowing through all my stars. I understand why stars are valuable now. And I truly was like, man, the observatory's like whatever after a while, you know? It's so that like once you get that 50, you're fucking on a spending spree. And it's building it all back up again. I'm gonna for sure be like, in the future, like, and I see a planetarium, I'm gonna be all over that shit, you know? So I'm like, why would I want to go out of my way to, like, get, like, a couple of stars ahead? That's not that... this is why. This is why. It's a great mechanic. It's fun there being, like, multiple ways of, like, storing something up for the future so you can use it, you know? Like, throwing the money in the fountain outside, putting money into the chapel. I don't know whether, when I open the piggy bank, whether I'll be able to, use it again in the future, is why I've never used it. Because I'm like, I need to do that for, like... I think one of the trophies is for buying out the showroom. I think that would be probably a good use for the chapel money. Because I don't know how much I have in there, but I'm sure it's a lot. Especially now that I have so much money per day. I really wish I could change what I did to the storeroom. Because when I had the opportunity to upgrade the storeroom, I was like, oh, give me the one that gives me more money. I have so much money all the time in this game. I should have increased either my gems or my keys. Either of those I'd be happy to have more of by now. Welcome back from the ads. Let's keep trying to get a good room here. Please. Ad jail is over. I might just, like, be fucked here. There might not be any more rooms that are, like, good for me here. Ba 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 ba. God, I wish I had gems. Hope you got why you never approach it. Yeah, I get that. I want to go for the wine cellar. Well, that'll just get me gems. It doesn't help me with anything. Fucking pump room, I guess. I'm gonna take the sauna. Yeah, look at that. There's a gem in there. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do, like, cool thing, but what I can do at the very least is I can go into the Foundation and confirm. Oh, shit! Is it not a sledgehammer? Exhibit security system. Reveal tripwire. Lower barrier. Can I open this? Oh, shit. Reveal tripwire. That's what that is. So that's the barrier, okay. Reset alarm system. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a fast way of getting around there this time. If I can get this a lot easier then. I don't have to smash it down. Alright. We've at least learned something, and that's important. Silver key, wow, very helpful. Old tin can. Turnip! I was really hoping for a turnip. I don't believe there were any dirts over there. Hey there, puppies. Some coins. Ba-ba-ba. I doubt it, but let's check in here. View estate inventory. Just a magnifying glass. There's no... Yeah, there's not a broken lever anywhere. I guess I'll just wander around, and if there's any dirt anywhere, I'll dig it up. I'd like to open those at some point. Whee! Another turnip. That's lovely. A rock. Duh. I am a dog and I'm digging a hole. Look at that, I managed to get out with all my steps. I managed to dig up some fucking root vegetables. Here, you know what? I think there's also technically, yeah, there's a dirt in here. There's nothing buried there. Wonderful. Was there anything buried around this way? I don't think so. Yeah. Here, we can see if we can get to the dining room just for fun. I don't know if we have enough steps for it. I think it was through the observatory. Just for fun, look at this. One step remaining. Yum 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 yum. We can go back here. How about we just, like, keep going back and forth through the chapel to, like, deposit some money? We can go in here as well. Yeah. This is how banks work. Ooh. Was I able to, like, sneak some money in there, I think? I might have been able to sneak some money in there, technically. Even the entry costs money. Well, typically it's not enforced, but they really are just like... It's like a social faux pas. I guess maybe technically I could have gone to the trading post and maybe there'd have been a broken lever out there. I don't think I've ever seen being able to trade for a broken lever, though. Also, I think it's the magnifying glass that does the Bernie thing, not the compass. I realize I never said that out loud. That was just a thought that I had had. You know what, let me see if I can get something good in my first... I like the dining room. Do I want... I don't think I want it this early. I'll take a closet, though. Not enforced. How dare you not give money to the god who told us that sacrifices aren't necessary anymore. Look, I mean, I never went to, like, actual church. So, I'm not the expert. Probably should have left the corridor for later. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, let's go and see what we can get out here. The worst enemy of religious people who've actually read the Bible. I've read it multiple times. Okay. I'm gonna keep the shrine in mind. We have the thing in there. Granted, I haven't read the Bible in many years. But I've gone through it a couple of times. I'm not super into it, though, you know? Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the library. What I mean, should I? Okay. Let's see here. Is there... Looking for something about the shrine in here. It might be a different volume. Okay. Yeah. I mean, is there anything useful in here that's not... On a real Bible joke of misreading? Sure. Okay, so I guess the shrine is just gonna be a guess on how much money I shove in there. Part of me is like, I can just put all of my money in it. I feel like I do that most of the time, and I don't really get that. Maybe I should do a little less? Let's try 25. Busting of the General. This is new. After you dropped a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Is that motherfucker? That art? Is that him? That guy who was like the first king of Fen Ares. I believe he was a general. Tiskin? Was it Tiskin? Whee! Okay. Give me a different setup here, please. I'll take the observatory. I sort of spent a lot of stars. Nice, nice. Do not lay with a man as with a woman. Heard of it, probably. So first we translate it. Do not let a man lay in your wed bed. Second, it's Levit Old Testament. Which was retconned by Jesus, so yeah. I've heard like a bunch of different versions of that. But overall, it's like, guys, that's not... Even if it was straight up what that said, that's still, like... There's other... Like, the Bible tells you how to sell slaves properly, so it's like, hey... We can all agree that this thing is, like... We can hopefully all agree that this thing is, like, you know... Parts of it haven't aged well. Okay, so we have 100 minus 23. Is that 77? Well, and then we round it up to the hundreds place, so that's 100 divided by 5. It's 20? 16 times 2 is 32. So it's okay until you don't do your bro in his vagina. Yeah. 32. Rounded up. Do I round that to 40 or is that just 30? I'm gonna say 30. And we'll see if that's right. Divided by 10 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Round that up to 10. Okay, there we go. And we go this way. I like all these rooms here. Let's go with the den for now. I take that. I'm gonna take the terrace. I think that's gonna be nice. Yeah, there tends to be stuff on the terrace. Why does this feel odd? I feel like there's something hidden over here. All he said was based on Bible only. Yeah. It's a big fucking book. It's got a lot of stuff in it. I don't know if you know that. I'm the first person to ever make this observation. There's a lot of words. There's a lot of just stuff in general in the Bible. Everybody really likes this book. I do need to get more money now and come back to, I'd like that metal detector. Smash that open. 3 keys. Lovelies. Open this up. I'm down for a boiler room. You know, maybe if I get something later, maybe it'll be powered by that. Vault is very tempting. Fuck it, yeah, that's tempting enough. Even if I don't get the thing, I was just saying that I wanted more money. According to statistics, only about 11% of religious people ever read the Bible by themselves. Yeah, once again, as I said, I didn't go to church. It was very funny, like, growing up and then talking to somebody who did. And then realizing that, because I thought that's what you, like, did at church. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all don't? Y'all are just taking their word for it? That's their fucking... That was like a whole fucking big deal. When, like, the rest of the world, aside from, like, the clergy and some noblemen, could become literate. Like, then like, they didn't like that because they're like, oh, what if they read the Bible? And they know that we're making some shit up. I was just like, that, like, was like a huge thing that happened. And you're telling me you guys have this and you didn't actually do it? What? Only visited church as tourist, not a big surprise. Grew up with a commie family. One of my parents was religious. Is that? Oh no, that's coming from the sprinklers. I was truly just like, is there a leak in this roof? No. I mean, there probably is a leak in here sometimes with that one panel. Holy cat or holy dog? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Let's see what we have in here. Do I want to do it through this way? We can try it through the... Oh! That counted. Nice. Whether it's a reference of a, it's a old Vine of a guy going up to, like, interview a kid and being like, what do you think about this, this whole thing? And the kid just goes, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Yeah, I'll go for the dark room. I'll go for the aquarium as well. Blessing of the General. Let me double check this here. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Okay, so I have 2 right now. I have 3 actually, because the aquarium counts. Okay, flashing. Let's go for the middle one. Ah, this one. Get myself a little gemmy. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, go back around into the aquarium. Yep, and this counts as a green room, so I can do that. What's the key I have? Silver key. Let's not use the silver key over here. We have a patio. Parlor, gymnasium. I'll take the patio, maybe? His room with flowers looks creepy. I mean, to be fair, it was just a normal kid's room, and then I made it have a bunch of flowers in it. I upgraded it, and I was like, hell yeah, put a bunch of flowers in there. That's funny as hell. Give me the veranda. Why not? Oh, a shovel. Veranda is paying off immediately. Like, more likely to find items in here? Baby, there's an item in here. I'm gonna get the greenhouse style room for sure. I'll go for the quarry yard. Metal detector. Slam that open. More keys. Give them to me. A nail. Great. Turnip. I'll go for the conservatory. Maybe there'll be something nice in here. I see the one single coin on the floor. Smash this open. While that's opening, open this. Probably cultural. In some Slavic reasons, when you put flowers on the bed, it means the one who's supposed to sleep on has passed away. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. The commonplace bedroom. Greenhouse standard. I feel like these are fine. The way they are. There's other rooms I would like to address the rarity of more. You know, if I can make some of these other guys more common, that would be— oh my god, I have so many green rooms. What do we got here? Use my lockpick? Dang it. Yeah, give me the drafting studio. And we'll get our other one here. Dormitory. Stop you if you're too much? No, you're good. Yeah, we also need the, that. Is there going to be... like a little model of gates in here. Because that's how it was for the other rooms with safes in it that didn't obviously have a date. It was counting gates. November 3rd. Okay, so I need the magnifying glass. I need a magnifying glass. When I get that, I can come back up here. My watering can empty? Alright. I can get into... I think it's the kitchen that has a sink in it. We can open this up. Throne room! We've not gotten this before. Stepping into the throne room and the metal detector immediately going off. Hey! Sanctum key! Alright. Yeah, that's for sure gotta be king on his throne. Alright. We gotta get down to the zone. Hey there, knights. The lever back here. Ooh! This also lets us go to the up. There's the Arinda seal again. Hell yeah. And is that the king? That's a king. Not a big surprise, this room is full of armor. Yeah, exactly. It's like I need to write down that there's a king in this room. I don't know if you guys... I don't know if it's the most predictable thing in the world here. That there might be a king in the throne room. Alrighty. That's the first room we found other than the office that has a king in it, though. Let's take the solarium. Is there anything in here? Coin purse. Let's dig up this dirt. Turn it. Okay, what we need to do, the only way through more rooms is through the aquarium. We need to get into the foundation. Now the crown makes more sense, yeah. Da-da-da. Bye. Ba-ba-ba. Is this the right way? Yes, I go through here. Into here. Here's the aquarium. Ah! Right, yeah, because there was a spreading... Which of these was it? Oh, it was the patio. Spread gems to each room. Each green room. There's one literally right there. We gotta go for the cloister. Just remember that there was a patch of dirt in here. I have Sanctum Key. Next steps are Cape and Ocean Deep. Okay, let's open this. Let me in. I feel like I could step over that. You know? It's not that high of a fence. Okay. In here we are. Let's go ahead and dig the dirt. Old tin can. Coin. Is that all the dirt? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then we have various rooms this way. Ba-ba-ba. Down we go. Let's open a room in the sanctum. Of the ones that we have here, we don't have too much info on the rest of the countries. The one that we have the most info on is Araja. So we're gonna try and open that one. That's the symbol that looks a bit like an hourglass. I missed the doors there on my first tries a couple of times because I was looking down at my notes to double check that it was Raja that I need. I do not know how I am supposed to be getting the information on the weather for these places. Okay, Araja. It's fitting, probably, that, like, these first 4 rooms are the ones I have the most info on. It's probably game design. Here we are. Okay. So this is that symbol in the middle here. Okay, so we're between 2 for culture. It's either spiritual or poetic. I think I'm gonna lean towards poetic for my first one here, which is like a little flower symbol. That's it, okay. It's not the one I'm trying to click on. There we go. Now we don't know what kind of weather they have. We know that they're trains. Trains is a Y symbol. Yes. And that their color is purple. And purple is represented by... It's like... It'll be one of these. It'll be one of these. Okay, that's green. That's... This could be it? If it is, I wrote the symbol down differently. Let me double check here, because, like, that's black. That's white. That's yellow. That's pink. That's red. That's orange. Okay. And then green again. Okay, I wrote the symbol down a little bit differently. But that does still look similar. Okay, we don't know what weather they have, though. My first guess? I was gonna fucking okay, what even is that symbol mean? That's rainy. Okay, apparently it's rainy there. I don't feel like I deserve that, but okay. Oh, I forgot I have to do a puzzle box. Let's do this so that I can read the note as a reward. When violet tiles are pressed, they move south. Puzzle boxes in Morajai spread to Araja, not through port towns, as they did in other realms, but by train routes from the north. When violet tiles were introduced, they were created as a simple reflection of the variation first introduced by Archery some years earlier. Violet tiles are pressed, they move south. Okay, so I assume they have to be purple. Okay. Let's double check how these work. Yellow... green flips. Black makes... red makes black black. Yellows move up when you press them. Blacks make rotate. Reds... Oh, does that count if they're on the other side? Okay, how move... Yeah, green swaps with opposite side tile. So if I Do that. Yeah. Okay, that's technically something I've done now. Oh, I thought that that would do something differently. Okay, we've got that one there now. That's pretty cool. That... Okay. 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 Yeah, it goes like that way. Puzzled and colorblind. Whoop! Well, I know that- I believe that they were either working on or only recently released a colorblind, like, patch to this game. It is something that I frequently was thinking about as I played it, like, this doesn't seem good if you're... Okay. Let's see here. I've got the green there now. That's fun. I need to get this purple... Or this... I need to get a purple over there. I need to get a purple over here. Got these 4 here, and I'm mostly moving this black tile around because it's like the one guy that I really have control over, I suppose. The greens flip it. The purples move down, the yellows move up. What did I do there? How did I do that? How'd the red one go there? Oh, did I hit the purple tile? I see. Worst game thing related to colors is rarity scale, because it goes white, green, blue, purple, and whatever game makes them inherited. Red blindness is really common, so blue, purple, rarity are literally mixed up. Oof. Yeah. I was watching a video the other day about, like, color blindness in board games. Of just, like, talking about, like, the tiles, or, like, player tokens that you'll use, and how often it'll be, like, just, like, you can't tell what character you're playing as. I'm just like, oh, yeah. I might have to look this up again. I truly, these... The puzzle boxes are really hard to me, and I don't like just doing... I don't feel like it's good stream content. Because I'm just having a bad time moving them around. I feel like that's the farthest I've ever gotten on one. Orajai puzzle box. Blueprints. Araja, please. Okay. You don't blame me, colors don't exist yet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Allowance token. Now we can go over here. That's really pretty. Jaunty little cap. Nice little housey there. Okay, let's take a screenshot of this. I was a little disappointed that there has not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every Arajan story I have ever heard has begun with rain. I suppose the anecdotes I make on this trip will have to do without that flavorful setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. Lorja Yena Aljor Luna. Herbert. Okay, let me pull up my list of Arajan words. Lorja. Ja means last. Ba-ba-ba. Luna is water. Aj means first. I think, did lore mean word? Yes, it does. There it is. I couldn't find it in my thing. But I thought I remembered it. Okay, I was right. So, last word, something first word, water. Yena. Yena. No, Ajlor means hello. So first word is the literal translation of it, but Ajlor means hello. So like, goodbye something, hello water. Lorja Yena. Ajlor Luna. Lune? Loon? So that's goodbye, blank, hello, water. So maybe it's like the place he was previously was more dry, I suppose. Speaking of that, yep, hello there, Artificer. Thank you for the redeem. Pasta water. Boo! Ah! That was scary. Why would you do that to me? Sorry, one second. Why would you do that? That was scary. I timed that incredibly well. Scary. Meow. I'm so fast. Okay, so we've solved that. That's pretty cool. I think it would be neat to... We have... Did we pull the lever in the greenhouse? I forget. Poor carpet. If it makes you feel better, I don't have any carpet in my room. Therefore, I'm not allowed to pee. I can't piss, I don't have the prerequisites. That's how it works. I know this because I am a cat dog. It's easier to clean when I'm scared. I suppose as well. Okay. God, I forget which one... Oh no, wait, no, I didn't pull the lever in the greenhouse, because that's the one that requires the broken lever. That I do not have. So alright, let's go through this way first. Okay, I have to go up around here. Here. Lockpick, nope. And it's just a silver key, this is not a good place to use a silver key. You know, I was hoping I could get something that went down here as well. So I wasn't just losing all this area. But I'll take the walk-in closet. Okay, telescope. I do have the observatory. Big fan of the attic. Yeah, let's go for the attic. Okay, we need 8 items in here. 1. Keep getting in and out of class. 2. 3. That's possible. 4. Ooh, that's good. 5. 6. 7, 8. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I believe it was there was where the treasure map was pointing. Yeah, so right here above the attic. We can possibly get over there. Even if not... Do we have... No, we don't. Okay, I thought we might have had the workshop. We don't have that yet. If we can get that, that would be good. Eventually, above the attic is usually a roof. You're not wrong! We can get over here, we can maybe get the secret garden. And I'd love to get the sledgehammer thingy again. There's a couple of things. If we get back to the drafting studio, we can get the, because we have the magnifying glass, we can open that safe. Let's use a normal key. Fuck! Okay. None of these are great for me then. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll take the casino for fun. Closest thing you could experience to parenthood is dad jokes. Well, I love puns a lot, so... that's great in my humble opinion. Gambling. Gambling. Nothing! We're fucking broke, baby! I spent 20 monies on nothing. Alright, at the very least, though, we do still have one thing we can do. That one thing is going back around this way. And yeah, it's the drafting studio. Here. November 3rd. So 11:03. Enter. Did that not work? Okay, are there more gates? Oh, there's some in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11:08. I spent 20 monies on nothing. Yeah, today's economy in one phrase. And now the weather. There we go. I was wondering if there was gonna be a really tiny letter. Okay. Really tiny. Did they send this to my fucking uncle? As a blackmail letter? This tiny? Is this a fucking, like, coupon? What is this shit? Oh my god. November 8th. Uncle, in a few hours we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old Mountain Way tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. We know that this is, Mary. We can also, like, both from context and also the way that she does the letter S is so distinct. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house, this unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these last days, or is that last days or lost days? What these lost days were all for. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine. The thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. Holding hands, throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. As always, Mary. Dang. Alright. I'm guessing it's so small because maybe she delivered that by pigeon. Alright, we've solved another, safe. Some normal letter size for pigeon mail, yeah. Like, if that's how she did it, then it makes a sense to me. Beep bop boop. One second. It's around. Okay. Do we literally have the same thought simultaneously? Mayhaps. Okay, is there anything else that I can really do here? I don't think so. I think the only thing that I can technically do here is I can go all the way back down to the bottom of the house. And I can, try and reach the observatory. Because then I can, use the telescope in there. Down to the patio. Over this way. I believe through the passageway, right? Yep. All the way down. Hallway, commissary, den. Do. Hallway's this way. Nope. Over this way, this way. Hallway. Commissary. Den. Billiard room. Ba-ba-ba. Observatory, here we are. Use this. That wasn't this, right? Yeah. Jeesh. I got stuck on the stairs there. These aren't the right stairs, I don't think. I gotta figure out what that one note was, because it looked like it was next to some stairs. Okay. It's pretty much all I can do in this run, I think. So let's just do this again. Let's deposit some money for my future self. I really do think I might be, like, gaming the system a little bit there. At the end where it's like, oh, I run out of steps, but I'm still throwing money in it. Because I'm too fast. Garden Castle of Prayers. 10 green rooms, and then, yeah, I did get a lot of holy stuff. I didn't even think about that. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, and it's a castle because I got the throne room as well. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's go ahead and grab this. Go out here. See what we can get in the outside room. Explain what gherkins are? Gherkins are like really small pickles. Like, if you have like a really tiny cucumber, it's like you can eat them in one bite, the whole thing. They're little fuckos. I mean, I really like pickles, so I like them, but they're usually sweet pickles. Well, then maybe I don't. It's been a while since I've had them. Is it an STD? I mean, I wouldn't recommend putting a gherkin near any form of genitalia. However, I don't think it technically qualifies. But chat, we're about to experience some ads. We're gonna do on this run, we're gonna attempt the schoolhouse again. But we're gonna see what can happen here. If you guys need to go to the bathroom, or grab a snack, or get something to drink, now is going to be a great time to do anything that you need to do like that. This is also your hourly self-care check-in. Little small cucumbers, yes. There's also your hourly self-care check-in if you need to go to the bathroom. Not that, I already said that part. If you need to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, feed your pets, charge your devices, do some stretches, take care of yourself, unclench your jaw, feed your pets. I've already said that part, whatever. Wanted to double check. Yeah, I think I have all of these now. I'd like to see them. I think that would be cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I feel like there's gonna be 2 more of those. I feel like that's probably a thing. Ba ba ba. Go wow 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 wow. That's my noise. I hope you're all proud of it. Ba ba. Clearing out my notifications. Woohoo! Yippee, Yahoo, and whatnot. That didn't. Okay, whatever. I really don't know where I'm going to be finding the information about the weather. Because there's 4 more nations, and we've barely found any information on them. The weather seems like the most hard to come by info, but we literally have. We know that Kararika is orange. For sure. And then slightly ideas of Nuance Vera and Moira Rajai. What colors are those? Fucking no clue, though. I have no idea what's happening. But let's see here. Foundation, entrance, hall, spare room. Like, what rooms are things that I need to, like, focus on? I think everything in here is good. I'd like to maybe check out room 8 again, but I don't know if that's... if there's actually anything there I need. Ba-ba-ba. I feel like there's other types of keys I haven't gotten yet. But that's like a lower priority thing, maybe. I definitely need to return to the vault. Because that's pretty good to know, to do, to yes. How many safes? Are there any safes I haven't opened yet? Because yeah, we've opened the one in the shelter, the orchard, and the boudoir, and the underpass. We've opened the one in the study, in the office, in the drafting room, and the drawing room, haven't we? Thought we got all of them. Welcome back from the ads. I'm trying to remember what, oh, I only have 7 there. Look at the room directory again. There's one in the office, we've opened that. We've opened the one in the drawing room. We've opened the one in the drafting studio. We've opened the one in the study, haven't we? And then... there was one in the underpass we opened. There was one in the shelter. There was the orchard and the boudoir. So it's probably the orchard that we don't have. I think there might be like a maximum of 7. Because like that one looked ransacked, the one in the orchard. Ooh, library here! Fuck yes! That's good to know. Because then if we get the reading... if we get the reading nook, we can get that immediately. Hey, look at that! We can get 2 libraries. Okay, we're gonna start off over here. Ooh, coupon book. So we tried book number 3. Bring luck, accidental, shiny, Scraggy. I love Scraggy! I love Scraggy! I'm glad it was a Scraggy. Ba-ba-ba. We'll take the classroom. Oh, I probably should have taken the ballroom. Whatever. Too late. In CA, so it's a legal one. Whee! Okay. Over here, grab the key. Over here, library. So now we have the book immediately. Okay, and we're gonna look around, see if we can find... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba... Yeah, alright. Contraption components... Little disc options... These... Okay, so I guess we need the final one. Any opinion on Mega Scrafty? I mean, I love that little punk, and it just increased the little punk energy. I'm just like, oh, it's so cute. It's just a little punk. Ooh, this is a new room. Dormitory. Ba-ba. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia who wishes to focus on their studies without diversion or interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. Okay, we got some dice. Very purple in here. Some books. Ferrarica University. Chess table. Big pawn. Alright. Drafting Strategy Volume 2. Have we had this one? This does not ring a bell. Let's go ahead and read this. My type of room. The categorization of floor plan subtypes. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine my ideas. Our. I became really personal there. Bad luck doesn't fit your team, it's not poison. I respect that. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level. Room subtypes. While we've previously explored the use of colored floor plans to categorize the basic kinds of rooms, in this issue, we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room. Whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum? I thought it was just going to be a conundrum, but conundrum. These subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room at a quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface-level simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. The craft of the draft. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool, or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuits and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. As students in the art of drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. In a class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Kararaka. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know? The classrooms you'll find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, I knocked over my tiny Yoda plushie. This is my small Yoda. He's a little guy. Put you back where you were supposed to be. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary, used solely for exams and student testing. But finding it has been near impossible, as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. I've been trying to fucking do that. Shifting gears. Duck, duck, duck. Architectural Digest Guide to Mechanical Rooms. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space. You mean Yoda or other Yoda-like thing? No, just straight up Yoda from Star Wars. I have 3 Yoda plushies next to me, of different sizes. One of them's wearing sunglasses and holding a gay pride flag. Anyway, marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects this focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. 3-way rooms split ducts 3 ways. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So when you're in a room, look up, there might be a duct. Did you know? Drafting from a door that is steam-powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts. Cool, I did not know that. So size matters. As for the flag, not surprised when Luke arrived, he directly tried to mount it. Okay, no time like the future. Architectural Digest Guide to Tomorrow Rooms. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is crucial to drafting success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. Time for ease. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than Freezer. The drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Entering Furnace or Sauna after drafting Freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying, and you will once again be able to use them. However, if you still wish your accounts to carry over to the next day, you'll have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering the freezer. I sort of figured that out by accident. Warning, if Furnace is drafted within a few ranks of Freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Aha! So that's, yeah, it says it only has to be within a few ranks? Okay. Because I've been trying to get those two, like, near each other, but if they only have to be... That's okay, good. Within a few ranks. Perplexing plants. Puzzle rooms. Any architect who loves a challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked only with a single enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms, like parlor and billiard room, become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Spreading your wings, spread rooms. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable the architect to spread out items among many rooms. When items are spread, they are only placed in currently active rooms in the house. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms on your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and backtracking. Word from the editor. I wanted to use this segment to thank all of our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we received after we sent out our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there, a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of its own that may one day, in turn, inspire others. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Louisa T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I viewed the world, and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child. Faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves. And our purpose? Why, it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Interesting. I don't know how literal that last bit is. Do I need to look at young floor plans? But alright. Back to trying to get all these fucking rooms here. Yeah, through this way. Okay, grab this apple. Through here. Not opposed to a drawing room right now. I would love to get some more gems. We get one in here. Yeah, I got the one from the boudoir, I think. Over here... I'm gonna go for the closet. I was really hoping there would be a gem in here. But there was not. Alright, we go up this way. I'm gonna go for the classroom. This is our third. Yeah, we're on grade 3 now. Over this way. Barely understood all those flag-related stuff. Oh no, you're good. Yeah, let's go for the classroom again. Here we are. Grade 5, 4. I started thinking too much ahead. Okay, we can get to the den if we want. Let's go for the den, yeah. How many more? So we have 4 classrooms right now. We have 5 classrooms right now. I'm hoping with this one I might be able to draft a room that has multiple gems within it. So we have a lot of redraw ability right now. That's one. If I could get the wine cellar... Parlor is also good, as long as I solve the puzzle correct. Okay, let's try our best. Wind-up key. The gems are in the black box. Every statement with the word black is false. The gems are in the blue box. Is that including itself? Because typically when it isn't including itself, it'll be in a different color. Please. Yippee! Really? Okay, good. I'm so glad. Okay, classroom. Grade 6. Da-da. I'd love a room that has more gems in it. Ba-ba-ba. I'll go for the classroom. We're at grade 7 now. We can use a key. Please, more gems. Commissary can sell gems? I don't have any green rooms aside from what would be the patio there. Theoretically, I could get something from the observatory, but I'm not sure. Terrace isn't bad. Wine cellar. Thank goodness. Ooh, battery pack in here as well. Alright, we gotta get back over to the den. But yeah, we have 7 now of these classrooms. So we just need 2 more. We just need 1 more. This is... I don't want to jinx it. It's at the very least the closest we've ever gotten. I might just roll it until I get it. Oh, and it's facing outwards. Oh, that's scary! Final exam. Please take a seat. Reddington Elementary graduation. 8 years certainly flew by. Okay. Final exam. Oh shit, there's fucking... it's timed? Now 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the previous 8 grades. Skip and come back later. It is open book. You can retrieve info from other things. Alright. Be graded remotely and sent to us the next day. Got it. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 3 hours north and past 8 flags. He turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drew another 3 hours and passed 4 additional flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? Tanner Fork, isn't that here? Where's my screenshots? Because Tanner Fork... yeah. So probably red? Where does Sam live? Fen Aries. Yeah, the Grand City of Fen. I assume, right? Where's Oris? Next page. Hallway is orange. Easy. The least patriotic room pairing. Chapel in Fen Aries, that's red, red. A shop in Arch Aries. A greenhouse in Kararga. Arch Aries. Do we know the color of Arch Aries? Yeah, it is yellow. Okay. So yeah, greenhouse in Kararga. Plus 3 steps when consumed. I believe yellow. Or no, that's gonna be... was that apples? I guess red or green. Oh no, I can't undo? I can't erase? Fuck. Okay. Okay, 5 minus 5 is 0 times 2 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, times 2 is 24. 5 minus 2 is 3, times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16, minus 5 is 11. Is that 10 or is that 1 0? I'm gonna say that's 10. 40 divided by 5 is 8, minus 4 is 4. 1 minus 4 is negative 3, times 2 is negative 6, plus 7 is positive 1. 3 minus 4 is negative 1, times 8 is negative 8, divided by 2 is negative 4, plus 5 is positive 1. Periodic table. Do I still have the screenshot of the periodic table? I think it's carbon. I'm gonna fucking Google the periodic table. I'm pretty sure it's carbon, though. I don't have a screenshot of that. I was right! I was right! I was right. I'm not gonna Google anything else. Directly below helium? It's not H. It's not that. One of these, I think it's, yeah, I think it's neon. Which of these is not Mount Holly? I don't think LL is one. I do not believe LL is a element. AG. Argon is, I believe, AR. I think that might be silver. I know that gold is AU. Oxygen is O. Yeah, silver. What element would not be used within the spelling of the word clues? Could not be used, rather. Well, carbon could be used. I do think uranium is a U. Radon and chlorine. I think chlorine is Cl. Yeah, radon. How many elements are in the top row of the periodic table? I believe it's... isn't it just hydrogen and helium? Is it just the two, or is there... is oxygen and... I think it's just hydrogen and helium. Because I would have said, if there were 3, I might have gone for it, but there's 4 and no way it's 4. This city of Fen is south of which small body of water? Do I have to get all of these right, or do I just have to pass? Okay. Was there a map, and it's probably one of the previous... Chemistry's over your back to Corion, yeah. Okay. Do I have my... I have screenshots of, like, the global map. I don't think I have screenshots of the smaller one, though. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Okay. Where are we right now? The city of Fen is south of Morning Bay. I have larger? Well, Fen and Oris are written in a larger font, so I'm gonna say 2. Not near Fen Ares. Nuance is, I believe, on the other side of the country. Or the other side of the globe, rather. No, wait, no, it is. Pararica is on the other side of the globe, that's it. Arch Ares is the little mountain there. Directly north of Aracha is not Arinda Ares, Fen Ares. Where are we right now? We're in Fen Ares right now. So Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Ares. Which of 2 pieces of art would be paired to depict the letter B? What? Hay bale and mug of ale. Which of, because bale and ale, the other words were confusing me. It's just bale and ale, because that's the letter that doesn't go between them. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? Pry, flan, bride, jungle. I'll have to come back to that. I know face and ace are in there. Okay. Let's grade 5. And it's for grade 5. Okay. We have a bride. I remember that was on there. Okay, let me just let me make notes real quick. A deer. A crowbar. Flan. Car. Lane. Bride. Okay, and then the entrance hall. I have to go back through the den here. Entrance hall. Yeah, face and ace. And there's this, but that's... okay. An image maybe of Reddington. We don't know what that is called, though. We don't have a name for that, but we know that that's what that looks like, so hopefully we can guess. Yeah, we got all that right, I think. Okay. Grade 9 here. Or not grade 9, but... I really wish I could change that. Am I doing this in pen? Okay. Jungle is not there. That's probably Trinsdale then, so realize. Can you find the difference? What? Oh, Arinda and Arindia, so it's an I. Because I know I keep messing that up. First crowned ruler of Fen Ares was General Teskin. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? Probably 5th or 6th. Yeah, cause... yeah, they would have taken over by that point. How long did the war of the 5th era last? I wrote that one down. 22 years. How many questions are in this? First capital city of Fen Ares. great question that I don't know the answer to. I'm gonna say the Grand City of Fen. What realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? I've not heard shit about dirigibles, man. I'm gonna say Nuance. The deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? I don't have that written down. Let's say the Royal Museum of Fen. Maybe they built that near there. Okay. 6 squared is 36. 3... or cubed, rather. I know that... It's squared. Why am I saying... whatever. 3 squared is 9... or sorry, negative 3 squared is still 9 minus 3 is 6. 12, swap that, 21. 11 divided by 4. What? Is that the right color? Unless I'm supposed to do 11 divided by 3 and then round that. I mean, 11 divided by 3. That would be, 3.2, or no, not 2, 3 point, my mind is 3.7 repeating. So yeah, 4. It's 7, whatever. I'm not caring. 3.6 repeating, 6. 4 squared is 16, plus 5 is 21, times 2. 21 times 2 should be 42? Minus 1 is 41, swap that around, 14. 5 divided by 2. 5 divided by 2 is going to be 2.5 repeating. Or not repeating, just 2.5. And then times 3. Okay, 2.5 times 3. Okay, I'm pulling out a calculator. I don't know how the timer is stressing me out. Here's my calculator. 2.5 times 3. Okay. The fucking decimal point is throwing me off. Okay, 7.5. Round that up to the tens place, that's 10. Minus 1 is 9. Times 6 is 54. 54 plus 100 is 154. Round that up to 200. Arajan word for house. Okay, my notes on Arajan. Okay, house. Hue. What is Neviate? Nev is new. Yate is gate. The phrase Travenle can be translated in several ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation? So yeah, Trei, Trey is tree. Then is old or end. And LE is lack of self. So it's like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I think it's something about the seeing. There's nothing about seeing in there. How would you say the following phrase in Arajan? You have a very, very long name. Name is Jor. So anything that doesn't have Jor in it, I don't think would be relevant, right? Dao is day. Ven is end or old. And Ja is last. That's so not it. And this is the only one that has that in it. Lore is word. I'm gonna go with that. How would you tell an Arajan count me out? Could probably just be Le. That's night. I'm just gonna say Le. In or at is. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's good to know that that's like north, south, east, west here. Using the provided Arajan terms for cardinal directions above, what would be the clearest way you can give someone directions to at point A to tell them to get to point B? In, at, is? I mean, yeah. Ajin? First. I don't know what Jin would be. Right. Off tray. Toward tree. Isja. Ja meaning last. South last. Tray. Away from tree. That feels right to me. In ancient Orindia, the number 8 was considered by Ajeran scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. Eight squared. Oh my goodness. Hello, Blade. Hi, I'm doing a fucking exam over here. So, okay, so 8 cubed is 64, and then rounding that would just be... cubing that, rather, would just be, 70. Would be with the squiggles. What's 64 squared? You pull out my calculator again. Nope, it's not gonna be that. I was like, I don't think that'll be anywhere close. Okay, 8, round that up to the tens place is 10 cubed. No. None of these seem... right to me. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm not confident on this. Okay, the results will be sent to us tomorrow. I mean, I think I'm gonna pass it, but I don't think I got them all right, and I don't know whether I'm supposed to get them all right or not. Okay, let's draw for a good room. We have a lot of redraws. We can be very picky. Oh my god. That was... I felt genuine adrenaline there. Okay. Hi there, treasure trove. Don't really want you right now, to be honest. Vestibule! Vestibule. This one! I don't think I said congrats on the 3-stream streak, by the way, there, Blade. What? Ah, you're the locked one. Alright, here we are in this one. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall. It had served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. Oh. Yeah, that's where I came from. That's the locked one, so these other two should be unlocked. I'll take the workshop. And over here. Conference room. Sure. Into the workshop. Magnifying glass. What do I have on me right now? Alright. I only have one key. I don't know if I want to use it on that. I find this room so fun. So are you unlocked now? Hell yeah. Cool. Ba-ba-ba. I have no, gems at the moment, so that's not great for me. I will take the dining room, though. Go ahead and grab that lunchbox. Ba-ba-ba. Nope, that's like the worst place for it. I don't want it on the edge. God, I have my screenshots all over the place right now. I need to move them back to a place where it's like they aren't covering half the screen over there. Okay, okay. Can't go that way, gotta go this way. There goes my one key. Oh hey, locksmith! Oh, I don't have any fucking gems, right. Each time I sing my pa-pa-pa, remind me of a bird. I wish I had gems! I don't have any gems. I spent them all on Classroom. I was right originally! Okay, I forget what I put down for the answer to what fruit gives me that amount of steps. Yeah, you can send it. Send me bird. I'll come back to the planetarium. Am I going the right way? Yeah, because I gotta go back through the foundation because the workshop. The workshop requires a key. Well. Is there anything else I can do here? I don't believe so. Let me through. Let's throw a couple of, whoop! I'm sorry about that. I forgot about the automod thing. Here's the thing that you sent. No links here. It's alright. One second, let me see. Let me see this. That's a beautiful little guy. Aw. That's a wonderful bird. That's a delightful bird. Okay. Spending a couple of coins here. I'm not gonna spend all my coins here, because I want to end the day in the planetarium. Similar melody, yeah. Now we're in the planetarium. Yeah. Then we'll call that one a day. And we can see what my grades were? Maybe? Academic university. 9 classrooms, library, 9 classrooms, library, dormitory. Always think of Brennan Lee Mulligan's noise when he's thinking. I think that's where I picked it up from. I think I picked it up from Brennan. His little ba-ba-ba. I'm doing a stretch before I hit the button to continue. Okay. Let's see what we get. Truly, I have not had, like... I've not taken a test in so long. A trophy! I say a trophy! Tossed to water. Hell yeah. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did good. Exam results. Hell fucking yeah. I know colors. I know math. I know science. I know art. I know algebra. I mostly know geography, history, and Arajan. Now I wish you would tell me what ones I got right. I wanna know. Hey, I fucking did it. I got myself a trophy. Well, now I'm curious. I might look this up really quick. What were the exam answers? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Blueprints exam answers. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I got color right, I got math right. I got all the science, so geography here. Okay, so the ones that I didn't get, I got all of science, geography. Okay, yeah, I know for sure I got Morning Bay right. How many cities bigger than Reddington? 2, I got that right. Man, this is set up in a weird way. One second, let me get this better. What did I get wrong? What did I get wrong? Okay. So far, all the ones I've looked at I've got right. No errors in science. You may be calm? Hell yeah. Yeah. It's below Morning Bay. There's 2 cities bigger. Kararaka's not near it. Sigil Core, we know that. Realm is directly north of Araja, Fen Ares, we got that. Where are we right now? That's a good... Okay, we got that right. I wasn't sure. But I got all of those right. I got all those right, didn't I? Did I click one of those wrong? We're below, it's below Morning Bay. 2 cities bigger. Rarica is far away. Whatever. History, I must have gotten something wrong in. First is Tuscan. Then it was the 6th era. It was 22 years. It was the Grand City of Fen. Okay, what was the dirigible? The dirigible was from Nuance. That's what I guessed. What landmark was it near? Colossus Orinda. Okay. I got that one wrong. But that is good to note for the future that Nuance sent a dirigible. So their transit might be like some air stuff. Ba-ba-ba. We got all of algebra right. Arajan. Okay, I got that one right. I got that one right. I got the old tree one. I said I cannot see the tree trunk. But it was actually, my tree is not very old. Yeah, that makes sense. But betrayed me and started stream. I mean, that's fair. Very, very long name. I got that one right. I got that one right. I got that one right. And I guessed the last one right as well. I think, did I? Of 8 being, like, 8's gotta be arranged in a certain way. I think I did that right. Oh yeah. I think I got 3 questions wrong. Oh, I was so worried. Let's take the den. I'll take the storeroom, sure. Sure room. I'll take the closet. Yummy, yummy. Run away from there. Into here. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. I've not gone for the outer room yet. Let's go do that. I still have the blessing of the general right now. And if I get the library, I need to take the final one, volume 5 of the drafting one. You have a song stuck in your head. It's so real. I can't take the shrine right now. I'm gonna take the tool shed. Take that. And take that. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Get on into the... Woo! There goes a bird. Hypnotic. Wow. Trying to open these. Not the reading nook, because that won't be good for me. I'll take the corridor. Have I taken... I didn't take the gem in this room yet. You know what I'm also gonna be telling you in chat is an opportunity to tell ya that we're about to experience 3 minutes of that. Chat. If you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be the perfect time to do so. This is also your hourly self-care check-in, so be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, feed your pets, charge your devices, do some stretches, unclench your jaw. Have I already said feed your pets? Whatever it is, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Game will be paused, you won't miss out on anything. I am so glad that I got that quiz right. I feel powerful. I feel strong. Hell yeah. How many trophies do I have now? I can look at the achievements, can't I? Because I get an achievement every time I get a trophy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My power. I don't know how many, trophies there are in total, I forget. I mean, there's 16 achievements. I don't know if those are solely trophies, though. They could be. 3 of them are, visible. 7 of them are hidden, so there might be something in there about that. Do. Woohoo! Wahoo! I feel so powerful. I really want to get the thing again. The thing. You know, the thing from The Thing? John Carpenter's The Thing. Oh my goodness!
Artificer's Archive gifted a tier 1 sub to Discord Cat.
Wow!
Given 17 gift subs in the channel.
17. Thank you, Artificer. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Hehehe. That's pretty cool. Thank you very much. Alrighty, let's see here. We still have about a minute left of ads. So I'm gonna be waiting for those. But we've got most of our stuff still. Ads are still happening, I just wanted to go to the directory. What's the name of the room that I'm thinking of? Closed exhibit. I want the closed exhibit again. I'm just like the one with the crown in it. Do you think I should... Whoa, nope. Do you think that... I take the closed exhibit, I get the crown from the closed exhibit, I take it to the throne room? Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. Because there's like a little crown icon on this one. The ad should just have ended right now, so I'm just gonna say the sentence I pretty much just said. You think I've got to take the paper crown from the closed exhibit and take it to the throne room? Because the throne room has a little crown symbol on it? That makes sense to me. So that's possible, I think. Welcome back. Let's go for the security room here. Wee. I'm gonna go for the chapel. Over this way. I'll take the parlor, sure. Let's get some gems. Get ourselves a little key here. Little coin on the ground. The gems are not in this box. The blue box is true. The gems are in this box. Wait, why did I do that? That would be all 3 of them telling the truth. I spent all my brain cells taking that quiz. Let's take the reading nook. I'm not gonna take that door yet. Because what if I can get the library on a different... I'll take the gift shop. How much does that one thing cost? I gotta get 2 more trophies for that. Get dare mode. Permanent addition to master bedroom, it said. He might need a helicopter tail. Let's take the lab. Turn this computer on. Hacker voice, I'm in. Experiment set up. Gain a star. Every time I go through a security door, we'll say. And then we'll just log in just for fun. We can see if maybe there's new emails or anything. Nothing new here. Because, we do have the capability of email. Let's open this one up. We'll take the observatory. Go in here, look through here. More gems. Pretty much both of those were like, hey, it's gem time. Conference room. What do we got through here? I'll take the wine center. Bad fun coming. Labradory. I like it. Labradory. Okay, there we go. We do have a library here. Okay, we can do what I was hoping for, which is getting a request in over here. We'll continue just sort of going around a bit. I need keys in order to get through that way, but that'll be fine. Go back through here. Go around here. Yeah, that is locked. That's alright. We need to go back around through here. This is a guaranteed library draw. So now we can go into here and read the book. Can you climb the spiral staircase in the library? Yeah, it has, it's not as useful stuff. We have the records. For, sort of our stats. Gold spent, 1813. Ah, man, if it was one less, it would have been the War of 1812. This is still interesting to see. Oh my god, 6-7. Da-da. And then on the other side, it's more of like a mark of achievements, sort of. Not like achievements, but like things I've done. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's gonna go lower now that I've done it. I don't need to do that. This is gonna go lower now that I've done it the one time. I don't need to draft a fucking schoolhouse ever again. Da-da-da. Most time spent in library? Obviously, I have to read books while I'm in here. Parlor? Obviously, I have to solve things while I'm in there. Entrance hall? That's a great place to stop during an outbreak, you know? That's a great place there. There's a couple I still haven't made here. I don't know what this is. This is my largest purchase. Well, planetarium's gonna come back now. Highest grade on my final exam. Is there something special related to 1812? There was a war in the USA. It was sort of like American Revolution 2, but nobody cares about it. It's just a funny one, because I just find that war funny, because they, like, burned down the White House. Or at least the Capitol. I forget if they had the White House by then. No, they didn't have, like, the White House, I don't think. There were also just, like, a lot of, like, tornadoes or hurricanes, I forget which, that, like, really just kept inconveniencing people. It just seemed like a really, like, shitty war, you know? Like, everything I hear about it, it doesn't, like, you know how people will, like, glorify a war? They'll be like, oh, it's so valiant or whatever. It's like, people don't even attempt it with that one, from what I've seen, at least. Okay. Dead end stuff. Yeah, ideal spot to draft a dead end, I agree. The tombs. Oh, yes, okay. Uh... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Type and duration. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. So how do I... How would I get... The Blessing of the Monk. You call it a day in a room on your estate. You will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. That is exactly what I've needed. Did I give 25 gold the last time and I got the general? I don't know if it's a one-to-one thing of, like, if I offer 25 gold, I'm always gonna get the same thing. I guess I'll take a screenshot of this. Just so we can keep that in mind. God, the dead end one sounds really hard. But alright, I think we've dead-ended this house. Try it again. Ba-ba-ba. Whee! Dead end. West Wing favored. Let's go again. Stretching. Well, we know 25 gave us the... What's this one? Who's like a Fenayres boy? General? Daden! Dedenne! Pokemon! I know Dedenne. I was talking about Dedenne earlier with a friend. It was more so just like I mentioned Dedenne because I was talking about Pikachu clones. Actually, I guess I wasn't really mentioning them. I like started listing them. I said Togedemaru and Dedenne, and then I just stopped listing them and got off topic about something else. I mean, I can't do the shrine right now because I already have one going on. Start an era of 3 good Pika clones. Some of them are real cute. Whee! remember all of them off the top of my head. I like Togedemaru. I might be biased because its name is really fun to say. I like Togedemaru. I like... Dedenne is really cute. Is Morpeko one? Or is Morpeko just a different? I like Morpeko. I know Mimikyu technically doesn't count. Is Emolga? Is Emolga a Pika clone? I like Emolga. Pachirisu I like. I don't really like Plusle and Minun. They're like whatever to me. So many constellation. Okay, up through here. Let's take a big risk immediately. Let's take a big swing for the fences. Oh no, wait, I have the fucking shelter, duh! No Plusle, Minun, Pachirisu, Emolga, Dedenne, Morpeko. Oh yeah, Pawmi. Pawmi, Pawmo, and Pawmot. If that was a two-stage Pokemon, I think it would be a lot better. Every statement with the word blue is false, so that has to be false because every statement has the word blue in it. This box is not blue, so you're also false, so this one's true. The black and blue box are empty. So it has to be in the white box. Yippee! This is a... I'd like... Ooh! Two very good ones. I'm gonna go with the walk-in closet. One, two... Vault key! Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get the vault today, then. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. I'll take the dark room, because I have the shelter. Let's go this way. We'll take the archives, because I have the shelter. It's an excellent three rooms to have sheltered. Fuck it, I'm taking the furnace. I think it'd be good to have the opportunity potentially to, like, get the freezer if I could. You remember you exist in this world before Pokemon and now you feel old. Everything is relative. Ah, I don't have one of those. Okay. Well, I wasted 2 steps for nothing. We have a battery pack. Okay. Freezer. Nope. We'll take the aquarium. I'll lead you to something good. I mean, cavemen would be really old, you know? I don't want the closed exhibit there. I'll take her ladyship's chamber. Magnifying glass. I'd love to open that. Ba-ba-ba. Walk-in closet is all the way over there. If I'm desperate for gems, I suppose I could go there. I'll go for the security. It's making a little noise at me. Aha, there it is. One single coin. I'll do that. I would really love a security card. In this awkward state where it's too young to speak about in your time, but too old to be factual. to be actual. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I think you can just say whatever you want, you know? I think if you want to be like, oh, back then, I think that's fair to say, you know? Like, I think even if you're like a little kid, and you're talking about, oh, back then, as long as you're telling the truth, it's alright, you know? Really need a security card. Utility closet also works. E-card system off. I have the security room. Still have this wouldn't it be annoying filter. I have tried really hard. I won't say I've succeeded, but I've really worked on getting my worrying about being annoying filter off. Because, like, at the end of the day, no matter what, you're going to be annoying somebody. You know? People can get annoyed by anything. It's called being a streamer. I mean, even before that. You know? Keycard system. Settings. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm. Oh. I need a key. Just a normal key. Hello, lads. One of you hiding a, I mean, it's not... Is it about that? No, it can't be. Where is this? Oh! I straight up did not register that in the slightest. I do not want the maid's chamber whatsoever. I guess I'll take the cloister. I really need some keys. I don't have a shovel, I don't know why I did that. I'd really like some keys. Hi there, puppy. Hi the other puppy. I do not want the maid's chamber, though. I don't have any gems. Yep, quest bedroom. It used to be the guest bedroom, but I managed to turn it into the quest bedroom. With my power. By that I mean I grabbed a floppy disk. Hi, hi. I saw you starting to do a little jumpy up. Need a key somehow. Okay. Why haven't I done the corridor? Probably because I was doing something and then I came back. At least I know what a floppy is. Guess I'll take the fucking bathroom. I don't believe there's anything in there of use to me. What was... yeah, I need keys. That's what I needed. You surprised how uncommon this knowledge is nowadays? Yeah, it's fair. It's always funny to me, because you're not the first person to say that. Right, I forgot I have a lockpicking kit, not kick. I mean, maybe I have a lockpicking kick. Vault. I forgot that I needed that until I saw it. Okay, what key do I have? 304. Okay, there we go, there we go. 304. 304. Yes! Passport, Fen Ares. Okay, so this one is real. This one hasn't been found yet. Okay. So Jean Ribbon. Okay. And we got ourselves another floppy disk. So we can upgrade another floor plan. Hell yeah. Ah. Some coins on the floor. I still need more keys, though. This one was... yeah, that one was locked. Oh, I can do that, though. Excellent. We'll go for the spare room. Okay, can't pick that lock. Okay, I guess we're gonna go back to the Great Hall. And, well, have I tried opening this door yet? Okay. Gotta get to the Great Hall and attempt to pick some locks with my lockpick set. So that's through the passageway. Lockpicking kick, aka FBI open up. I just missed that. That's good. Keys. Dang it. Just gems. By not gems, coins. I didn't even need to pull the lever. Okay, can't open that one. Can't open that one. Can't open that one. Yes! 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 Oh, thank goodness. Okay. How long does it give me? 10 seconds. I could probably do that. I think it's probably better to go through the reading nook. So which way is that way? That's that way, got it. So reset alarm system, go. Go, go, go. Get it, get it. Fuck yeah. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. A familiar red paper crown. Cat dog burglar. I've gotten it. I really thought that there was gonna be more hullabaloo about me getting it. Okay. Well, I don't have much to do about that. Yay, I guess, yeah. Well, let's use our floppy disk. That's also a big deal. We haven't gotten to do this in so long. What room can we upgrade? Closet! Closet data has been found in this upgrade disk. You can now upgrade it to one of 3 different floor plans. Hallway closet, plus 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. Bedroom closet, plus 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. Empty closet, plus 4 extra items if drafted adjoined to a red room. So it's 0 by default unless it's next to a red room. No thank you. I get that this is like a risk-reward, like these are like rarer as it goes. I mean, I think overall the hallway one is better, though. I feel like I don't get bedrooms too often. And when I do get them, I feel like most of them are, like, dead ends, rather than... Hey, you're out. Don't have any more closet jokes? Let's go for the hallway one. Hell yeah. Okay, and I don't have any more keys, so I can't go further that way or that way. Which is a bit annoying. I'd like to get the throne room. So I want to see if I can put the paper crown in the throne room. Okay. Guess that's that for that run, then? I got so many red rooms on this one. And yet I still didn't even get this thing. Alright, we'll call that one. And then we'll attempt, like, one last run of the day, maybe? Maybe we can just, like, re-look through all of our stuff. Crimson Manor. Aww. It's so Fen Aries. It's so fucked up. 9 red rooms. I think that's, like, all but one of them. If crown is red, you have high chances to get decapitation in throne room. Yeah. Okay. Let's go over this. What's happened so far. Because we did the whole final exam today. And that's pretty awesome. No head, no headaches. Good point. Good point. I think we sort of figured out what the solution to the treasure trove thing is, however, not, done it yet. We just know what it is. Probably. We still don't know the clock tower notes meaning. There's still some more passwords for the, outside manor thing. The Blackbridge Grotto, there's still a couple more passwords there for us to figure out. There's still 4 more, Sanctum keys to find. as well as the places, the sigils to figure out. I need to figure out their weather. Anything else that we have? I think we've done most of the stuff in a new clue. We do have... Did we ever... The whole, record each stop on the way. Did we ever find something to, like, put that into? Because I know we got a bunch of numbers from that, but I don't know... I don't recall us being able to use anything with that. Oh, no, wait, that was for the, That was for, the whole word puzzle. That was the word puzzle of the turn-scorched sundial base, and we did that. We're all good on that. Never mind. We know that there's stuff to break down with the hammer in a couple of rooms, including the weight room. Weight room and I believe also the sacred garden? Not sacred, secret garden. Maybe more? Yeah, not really. Not really much else, I don't think. We still don't know the names of two of the angels. Alright. I mean, it's like early, but I don't know if I can get another run in. I'm gonna try as fast as I can. Maybe it's a short run. Maybe I just fucking beef it immediately. Day 94. Best way to get the name of angels is to breed and name them. Well, I mean, we know most of them, and we didn't have to do that. The shrine, please. Hi. So it wasn't 25 that I give you. How do you feel about just 20? High roller. I really like Blessing of the High Roller, though. Hey there, Blade. I'm about to commit a crime. Okay, we've been cursed. I'm curious, does that unlock this? Ah, dang. I thought that that would unlock it. Okay, and I can't give that back. Alright. Well, we know it's not 20. What's the curse again? I know you just told me. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna live my life as normal and things will happen to me. Let's throw a coin in here. I wish this curse would go away. Ah, fuck, I should have wished for the blessing of the monk. Oh, whatever, let's see here. Pantry. This way. Den. How am I doing? I'm doing alrighty. Go for a courtyard. I took a test in video game, and I did good. That's cool, yeah. Get yourself a gem. We got that way, we got this way. Over here. I'll take a walk-in closet. Saw me take test? Okay, I couldn't remember. Unless you were silent, I don't remember. I was so focused on the test, my brain... I was just so focused on getting the answers right. Fuck it, hallway closet. My first time getting the hallway closet. Where's my third item? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you. Now I'm warm. And I have more pocket space. I got like, see those blue things? That's where my pockets are. My pockets are blue. Why'd I do that? I know that the red rooms are bad. They like took my shit away from me. Da-da-da. Parlor. Little box puzzle. Warm and more gremlin, yeah! Gems are in the black box. Gems are in the white box. Only one box displays a true statement. I mean, if that's true, then they're in the blue statement. If that's false, then both of these are true, and that can't be true. So this is true, and they're in the blue. Closet and you're out of jokes. Look. It happens to the best of us. Ba-ba-ba. I'll take the commissary. And the commissary takes my money. I'll take a shovel. Sure, I'll take a metal detector and a sleeping mask too. Yeah, why not? Give me things. I like having them. I don't care about the salt shaker as much, though. That's locked and I have no keys. Back into here. Is this? Yeah, this is like the only other way. Redraw. The Yoda joke was your peak today. It was a good Yoda joke. We'll go into the gift shop. Hello, gift shop. Over here. I'll take the drawing room. Locked. Give me the boiler room. Okay, yep, unlocked obviously. And this one, locked. And then in here, yeah, I have a shovel so I can, ooh, some coins, nice. Old shoe. Wee. I'll take the foyer. That one's locked. Okay. You're here. We'll go with the boudoir. Give me a gem. Give me another gem. And we are locked out! Alright, I figured something like that would happen, so it's like, oh, okay, let's just run through it. Let's just speed run. I'm gonna have to start my, next stream of this with having to fucking curse. I think that's wonderful. Alright, let's go over here. Hi. Hello. I'm saying hi. I should be saying bye. Let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Who's live? Who's doing stuff? I mean, it's Mercury Lev's birthday, so I feel like we gotta go over there. Leva's birthday, yeah. I guess I had the same idea. I was like, I was making sure he was still alive. So okay, if you guys want, you can grab one of these. That first one if you're subscribed, that second one if you're not. You don't have to, but it's a fun little thing that we can do here. And we can see about Seraiden's over here. So, I'm hitting the button. Thank you guys for joining. I've had a wonderful time playing some blueprints with y'all. Let's see here. Because next week... Forget when things are happening. Bebop boop. More, art fight, I assume, next week. As much as I can. Having a grand old time arting some fights, fighting some arts. Mayhappa. And then once this month is over, once art fight is over, then I'll get into playing some more games. Believe you me, I have a lot that I want to get to. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. I'm gonna hit the raid button. We're all gonna leave now. Goodbye! Goodbye! Bye!